Yeah.
Interesting thing for Malaysia is that they don't have too many runs to defend, so they're going to have to be very proactive with their bowling changes. Now the Naganeswaran into second over. Gets the ball to shape back into the right-hander.
Last loss. Okay.
Mohammad Amirul Firdausi's
Hello?
third take-up tournament
Tunggu.
for a slower delivery.
Hanya
Firdausi's
sore.
picked up 11 wickets. Wicket taker has got to be taking the charge. If you're in a situation where you need to pick up wickets, Naganeswaran quite capable of picking up wickets. And is a very good delivery. Doesn't have a slip in place. That third fielder on the left of your screens, left edge of your screens, very fine. And what we've seen from Jeshi and Yadav, they don't mind throwing their hands at anything wide. Might be a good idea to have a slip in place. Cut that straight to backward point. Just the 1 run coming off that over. 3 overs gone. Nepal 11 without loss. Coming off that over. 3 overs gone. Nepal 11 without loss. Coming off that over. 3 overs gone. Nepal 11 without loss. Mohammad Kapul. Coming off that over. For his 6th of his last delivery, has been very quickly replaced. Another left arm spinner from Malaysia. Flatter in trajectory of his last delivery, has been very quickly replaced. Mohammad Danish from Malaysia is 1 short. And that is another half a dozen for Yadav. Slips that off his highs to the vacant backward square region. Another half a dozen for Yadav. And to that first innings, Nepal were kept out on the field for about 43 overs. As a result, cramps starting to set in.
Dude. Huh? Wait, come on. Huh? Oh. Kemana bawa aku tuh? Dah. Boleh lah aku tengok. Ha, tadi. Boleh.
Well, after a short break, due to cramps, looks like Parmirajan Parimarjan Yadav. Oh, good. He's got his pads strapped back on. I think he'll want to leave the field with Malaysia operating with spin from one end.
Yo.
Yadav, who's for 13 of 8, has hit 2 maximums already. One towards long on, one towards backward square. Delivery from Mohammad Danish, got the variations.
Kita ko na din din. Oo ko na. Ngayon, ba't may mga madadali?
To go next side. Mohammad Danish has come back well after being hit to 6. Yadav just happy to block that one out. Nepal have been exceptional with the bat. Few runs coming off different batters. They haven't had to rely on just one or two of them. Batting lineup goes deep. In the group stages where they've lost 3 or 4 early wickets, then the middle order came in and got in excess of 300 runs. So will be fully confident in their batting order. That's why their openers can walk out there. They look to make full use of the field restrictions in the first 10 overs. Actually, just 2 fielders out on the boundary. And Iswaran will continue. Normally likes to attack the stumps. However, today he's gone a bit wider than he normally does. Just the 3 runs from his first 2 overs. Spinners expensive from the other end. Oh, this is a good bouncer. This is a very good bouncer from Naganiswaran. So Nepal's bowlers bowl a few of these. Yes, Paltrow will look to bring on Firdaus. He has to. Firdaus is the leading wicket taker with 11 wickets in the tournament so far. They have got proactive here. Oh, they've gone up in the field. The finger's gone up. The batter has to begin the long walk back. Naganeswaran continues to impress as he dismisses Jeshi with a score on 17. Malaysia don't have a lot to defend. They need wickets and they need them early, need them quick. Naganeswaran gets the job done, picking up the first wicket. He's absolutely pumped.
Short range. Here. Goodbye.
Pushing the Jeshi. Only managed 2 of 16. .74 to win, 9 wickets in hand. Got to say, going by just the scorebooks and the batting order on paper, Nepal firm favourites to win this contest. As I was once told, cricket is played on grass, not on paper. Naganeswaran continues to rush Nepal batters with his pace, back of a length that angles in. Yadav is going to be the key wicket here at the top of the order. If Malaysia can manage to snap up his wicket, Nepal still have a very strong batting order, but Yadav is very destructive. Play and a miss. Shivansh, new batter. Naganeswaran, 1 for 3. Looking to cut that again. Just choosing to keep it wide of the hitting arc of Yadav. Rewarding over for Naganeswaran and Malaysia. 5 overs gone, Nepal 18 for 1. Well, Malaysia have turned to their leading wicket taker in an attempt to pick up early wickets. They've managed to pick up 1 so far. Naganeswaran, here's Firdaus. Starts with the wide, down leg side. Firdaus has got 2 slips in place. Shouldn't worry too much about the extras. You should just look to attack and pick up wickets here. Malaysia only managed 90 in the first innings. Oh, play and a miss. Play and a miss. Positioning of those slip fielders is going to be important as well. Can't be standing too far back. Going to carry on that helmet again. The slip fielder. Just moving that helmet a little further back. Firdaus, you can see he's trying for wickets as a bowler. first get your rhythm, especially as a fast bowler. Want to find that rhythm, and any fast bowler will understand this. You're running in, just feels right. Moment I just feel like Firdaus hasn't found his rhythm yet. All comes down to how well you're hitting that crease in your delivery stride. The ball just seems to come out with pace. It's not rushed, it's not forced. It's all moving parts working together that allow the ball to come out at pace and with accuracy. We saw Firdaus do it against Thailand. Just needs to settle here a little bit. Yes, he needs to pick up wickets, but the best way he can do that is for him to get into his rhythm. Yorker squeezed away into the leg side. Delivery there. This wicket has flattened out quite considerably. Saw the Nepal bowlers a bit more bounce and carry this wicket. Fresh wicket earlier this morning. Malaysia were on it for about 43 overs. And quite a bit of sun beating down earlier on in the first inning. Now, once again, a bit more overcast. Also get the ball to shape away. Not searching for that swing. He's trying to bowl with pace, trying to attack the stumps. In the sixth over, at the end of the sixth over, Nepal are 23 for 1.
Hence,
Ganeswaran, the wicket taker. He's a bit wide of the stumps. Be a deliberate plan from Ganeswaran.
kalau panen tu main panen no.
First game, spectacular off stump. Very impressed with his ability to keep his length, to find his length. Different wickets he's played. See him there once again. Around that channel, off stump to fourth stump line. Very good at mixing up his lengths. Bolted full. It's very close to that fielder at point, but beats him and gets to the boundary. Hacking shot play with some risk, but it was hit right out of the middle of the bat. Shivansh up his first boundary of the innings. It's a good bumper, just wide on the offside.
हातमा साउन लाग्यो भने पनि हात बोल्छ होला
And Iswaran and Firdaus, the fast bowlers from Malaysia, abandoning their ability to swing the ball to try and bowl pace here at the STC Oval under some overcast conditions. When your strength is swing bowling, try and bowl pace against a batting lineup that is very well accustomed to pace bowling. Not sure that's going to work in favor of Malaysia or against them. Again, goes pace on, this time hit in front of the point fielder. So, 2 boundaries in this over, 1 over foolish delivery, this one slightly back of a length, stands tall, delivers a beautiful looking shot in front of point up the second boundary. So, end the 7th over with Nepal on 31 for 1. Firdaus trying to pick up Malaysia, the second wicket over pitches, and Yadav goes down the ground, and the raised arms of Samad Akbar signaling another half a dozen. That is a glorious shot from Yadav. Looking to chase down these runs quickly. Change of angles for Firdaus as he comes around the wicket to Yadav. Just a wideish second slip in place. Was full on leg stump. This is not entirely off the middle of the bat. Nobody there on the long on boundary. Don was not too far away from it, running back. Good change here from Firdaus. Go around the wicket, asking Yadav to go against the angle. Couple of changes. Firdaus go over the wicket. Short-lived, that change. Was full on the pads, clipped it to the leg side, beats the mid-wicket fielder. Has it got enough to get to the boundary? No, it hasn't. They'll pick up another couple of runs. Nepal now needing just 50 more runs. batter's weight here. Despite it being overcast conditions, you see the batter there taking his gloves off, getting his hands dry. Hot, humid conditions. Pulled away into the leg side with some class and some authority from Yadav. This tournament strike rate is in excess of 200, and with shots like that, you'll understand why. He's taking on Malaysia's leading wicket taker. This contest between ball and bat, and by Samad Akbar having to check the ball for damages, because when it's coming off the bat of Yadav, is travelling quite the distance. For Firdaus with a wayward delivery, which is uppercut for a boundary. This will be a no ball and a free hit. Take a look at this, the presence of mind, know exactly where to go. With a slower delivery attempted, was in a beamer. Firdaus trying everything in his locker, but Yadav makes his way to 32 of 22. 50 coming up for Nepal inside the 8th over. Looking shot this time, working field towards mid-wicket, and he'll pick up another boundary. So dealing in boundaries is Yadav, as is customary for him. That's another classy shot of a free hit. So had the license to go anywhere he wanted, chose to go towards mid-wicket. End of 8 overs. Nepal are racing towards victory here. Score on 54 for 1. The change in the bowling. I think this is Fatul coming back in. Perhaps not. Right arm leg spin. That's cut away through the offside. This will be another boundary. Racing away. It's the cover point region. Frank long hop from the leg spinner. Duly obliged from the batter. Cutting it through the offside. 58 for 1. Ahmad Malik under pressure of the very first delivery. Shivaj quietly working himself to 13 off 13. Couple of very good looking boundaries so far. Much better delivery. It's chopped into the wicket on the turf and bounces over that slip fielder. Yadav is going to take on Ahmad Malik here. I have to wait and see if he's got the shots to go over the offside field. So for a fact, he favours that long on to mid-wicket region. That's straight to cover. Needs cover this time. He's limping a bit, and I think he'll have to find the boundaries. But I think he's cramping up once again. Here's Yadav. Nepal posting towards this target. 1 wicket down, 63 on the board already. I think it's the right calf muscle. Electrolytes for some hydration. Well, Malaysia once again finding themselves in a familiar position. 2023, they weren't able to get the better of Nepal, who dominated that final. They became champions of the East Zone Cup. 2025, Malaysia finds themselves going up against Nepal in the semi-finals of the ACC Under-16 East Zone Cup. Nepal runs 28 runs away from victory. Hasn't been much that Malaysia could do. Their batting order collapsed. That's because of some very good bowling and catching from Nepal in the field after they won the toss and chose to bat. Here they are, 28 runs away from victory. So Yadav gets this one straight to mid-on, picks up a single at the end of the 9th over. Nepal 64 for 1. Our umpires for the day, Samad Akbar. Ishmala had quite an intense day. This is the first half, second half, the run chase. They haven't had much to worry about apart from a few delays. Yadav cramping up on a couple of occasions. Malaysia trying to pick up wickets, say the run chase. If they can pick up Yadav, haven't been able to do so. And going straight and, well, I think it's been put down here. Mohammad Fatul, who played a brilliant knock with the bat, almost coming back and picking up the wicket. The Yadav slowing it down nicely on his fielder at mid-on, not able to hold on to a simple catch. Well, pretty much sums up the day for Malaysia. Nothing going their way. Starting the heroics with the bat from Fatul. Muslim again with the ball. Clock sweep attempted. This time, once again put down. Well, that fielder at mid-on is not having the best of days. So Shivaj and Yadav both let off the hook. The last over of the power play. Starting power play, the 10th over. Got the spare a thought for Mohammad Fatul. Chances of consecutive deliveries. Both these batters very fortunate to still be out there. this one fire through quicker. Well, 10 overs gone. End of the batting power play. 67 for 1. Well, as they've been all game, all day, in the driver's seat, controlling, commanding things, all three departments. With the bat, it's been no different. Yadav, 43 of 29, has been instrumental getting Nepal to this position. He's lost the 1 wicket since then. Shivansh has picked himself up a couple of boundaries, very good looking boundaries. Both these batters being let off the hook in the previous over. They have turned off spin. And this is hits. And for another half a dozen. And Nepal are racing along here. Yes, there's the catch that can take. Ball's been lost. Another. Wajdi. Cut away to the offside. Now they're on 49 of 31 deliveries. Pulls this into the leg side, straight to mid wicket. It's a delivery that needs to be punished. He's going to go for the boundary. And brings his 50 up in fine style. And just helping that over that short fine fielder, helping himself to a boundary. And another well-made half century for Parimarjan Yadav. As he faces his back to the dugout. Chat with Shivansh. 77 on the board for Nepal. 53 of those runs coming off the bat of Yadav. In a top knock. And Nepal continue to exercise their dominance here in the ACC Men's Under-16 East Zone Cup. Rare defense from Yadav. Goes for the slog sweep. He's connected it. Got hold of this one. And that fielder there, all but a spectator. As he looks to somebody around the ground to retrieve that ball because it's gone some distance off the bat of Parimarjan Yadav's bat. Umpires will check the ball for damages. Any damage that's been done to that ball has been done by the